Hey guys, welcome back to the Brostorms channel. Sorry there's been little videos this week, and sorry I couldn't stream yesterday. I've been very busy, and there's some unexpected stuff happening. I just couldn't record or anything. So now I'm gonna be back. I think I got time now, so I'm gonna try making more videos for you guys and everything. Also, I do have all the planes on Gunship now, so I do plan to make a lot of videos with that and a few other Fanatec games. It should be really cool. Thank you to the devs for allowing me to do this. So yeah. My next videos will probably be on some gunship stuff because it's a very fun game and I want to do some stuff with it. And I've always wanted to fly the Phantom, so now I'll be able to do that. So that'll probably be my next video, but for now I'll be doing the Oscar review. So let's talk a little bit about this plane. So you can get a few engine upgrades and a few weapon upgrades. You can get this thing up to 1,250 horsepower, which is about 40 horsepower more than the Zero. So you'll be going a little bit faster, but not that much. It's not too noticeable, but you will be going faster. The plane is a little bit less maneuverable than the Zero, but that's not really too big of a deal because most planes won't be able to outturn this plane anyways. The only two planes they need to really worry about are probably going to be the P-35 if they're an experienced pilot, and the P-40C if they're an experienced pilot, because the P-40C can turn pretty sharply as well. So let's hop into a realistic game to show off this plane a little bit. So I didn't really get too much footage from realistic games because not a lot of people play it and it's hard to come by footage for this. So I did get one kill luckily, but the rest is probably going to be in historic mode, so prepare yourself for that. Alright, so as I turn here, I notice a B-25 off the corner of my eye down there. So I'm going to go ahead and dive on this thing. And luckily the plane's fast enough to catch up to it. So once I dive, I just have to shoot it up and hopefully everything works out. This plane is not armored. It's a little bit more armored than the Zero, but other than that, it's really no armor. So if you get shot in this thing, you're pretty much done. I mean, you can take a couple 50s, but other than that, I mean, you're going to get torn up and it's not good. So try your best to not get hit in this plane because you won't be able to tank out stuff. So it's just a little bit risky to go head on head and stuff, so I just recommend turn fighting. So now I'm in historic mode, and I actually managed to do really good in this game. So good that I ran out of ammo. One thing with this plane is that you'll run out of ammo pretty quickly if you're a really good pilot. Same with all planes, but this plane especially, just because it has very little ammo. You only get 1,000 rounds of 12.7mm, which is equivalent to 50 caliber guns. So it doesn't do a whole bunch of punch with your shots, but so you'll have to end up shooting a lot, and it's really tough to hit the target sometimes because it's only two of those guns and the fire rate's kind of slow. So it's really tough to hit targets and stuff, but you'll end up missing a lot of your shots sometimes. And it's not good. You'll run out of ammo pretty fast. You'll find yourself, especially against bombers. I've already eaten through like 150 rounds right now, so yeah, you're going to be losing ammo pretty fast, and I still got to shoot this guy. So the 50 cals, they don't do too much damage, especially if there's only two of them. So you'll just have to line up your shots pretty good and just try to conserve ammo, which I did not do. And that's why I ran out of ammo pretty fast, but it's not too big of a deal. You just got to land or eject or kamikaze like I did, but it's all up to you. So this plane does climb a little bit better than the Zero. It doesn't mean it's an expert climber like the Hind, but this plane can still climb pretty well. You'll find that B and Z planes will give you a lot of trouble, especially when they B and Z you. However, if you can get them in a turn fight, you can expect to win almost every time. As long as you're not outnumbered or something where someone can get on your tail easily and just shoot you down really fast. The stall speed of this plane is actually very low. It's one of the lowest in the game. It's actually 50 to 60 kilometers an hour, so that's really slow. It's almost like 30, 40 miles per hour. So yeah, you can expect to climb pretty high before you have to stall, but you'll lose a lot of speed pretty fast, and you're already going slow, so you will stall quite easily. Not in turn fights though, you can hold your ground in that, but if you're ever doing like B and Z fights and you're trying to climb up to them, just be careful with that because you'll stall out pretty easily. So the P-40 is a lot faster than this plane, so you'll have to deal with a lot of long shots, especially when they're trying to get away from you. So I'm taking a lot of long shots here, and as you can see, I'm missing a lot. It's really tough to hit the target sometimes, especially at these low speeds where it's hard to stabilize your plane and stuff. So it's getting a little bit tricky, so I'm shooting a lot, and I'm actually burning through a lot of ammo, and that's what makes it tough to get all those kills because, I mean, you can't go on super long kill streaks unless you plan to land, but that's kind of, in one run, you'll manage to get a couple kills, and then you'll have the RTV or something, unlike the Hellcat or the Corsair, which has like a whole bunch of ammo, and you can really be there forever. But this P-40 is going to be able to tank a lot, dodge a lot. Pretty good at evading, but then he hits the ground like that. It saves me a little bit of ammo. But right now we're at 430 rounds, which is not a lot. We'll be able to take out one or two planes depending on how good our shots are, and depending what type of plane we're dealing with. Bombers, it'll be a lot tougher because they're going to eat a lot more ammo. Now here we got ourselves a P-35. So if there's a good pilot in this P-35, he could probably take us out easily if he knew what he was doing. But this isn't too good of a pilot right here. I don't know. It's probably a new player to the game. Kind of feel bad for him. He's getting chewed up here. But if sometimes if there's a good pilot in there, they can take you out because the P-35 can actually outmaneuver you if they do it smartly, like use their high and low yo-yos. This plane can probably keep up in the long run, but the P-35 will have that initial better turn. And all they really need to do is hit you a couple of times with those 50 cals, and you'll be finished that easily. Now the next part of this video will be quite interesting because my ammos are very low, so just watch what I do. That is why you don't do low altitude jumps. Just go with the plane. I don't know, you're gonna die anyways if it's low altitude. Fly high, stay alive. And that's how you do it when you're out of ammo. I was gonna try to ram both of those planes, but I couldn't catch up to them, so I just went for the ship after a while. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the end card, maybe. Hey guys, welcome to my new end cards. This is pretty cool, actually. But yeah, if you guys want to check out any of these videos, feel free to do so. Make sure you check out the Bullet Force video if you want to check that one out. That one's very interesting. It's about what the game Bullet Force is really about, and it actually makes a lot of sense if you want to check that one out. And yeah, you can just browse through whatever you want, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out of time.